Let me come from outside. Can you see that though? Oh. Welcome everybody, Coach Roach here. Yeah, you know, I had to come in here, do a quick intro, do a little backstory for y'all. So, I'm from Jamaica, Westmoreland, Jamaica. Start over. Now, do I talk to them Jamaican? Or keep going back and forth?
You can go back and forth, get them a little. I know, right?
I'm like, yeah, welcome everybody. Coach Roach here, you know, from Cheat Code. Roach Gang.
Man of Phoenix, what time is it? It's about to be trading time, so I gotta head back. I'm just gonna float back.
Shit, this one's a little far today. Everywhere, we're here, worldwide invested.
Welcome to Zanzibar! Zanzibar, Hakuna Matata! Worldwide investment!
Everywhere, the bookstore, gallery. I'm gonna show you this place soon, all right? So I just had to come in here, give you a backstory. So I'm from Westmoreland, Jamaica. Big up the thing, right? I moved from Westmoreland to Long Island, Jamaica with my dad. Maybe like 10 years, 15 years now, right? From there, you know, seeing everybody live easy, simple, chill life. But you know, you don't know what's going on because everybody's still working, right? From there, I was playing soccer. After I was playing soccer, I wasn't really feeling up north anymore, soccer in like Canada. Come back down here with my cousins, basically start doing pest control. So like, I've only been playing soccer my whole life. Like no real, you know, no real work, no real anything. Honestly, playing soccer, that's what's paying for most of my stuff. Getting me from place to place, that's what I'm really doing. You know, doing some trapping. That's what you gotta do. I don't know what else y'all was doing, but I wasn't going to work. So doing some trapping, doing some of that, right? So then ended up saying like, maybe you wanna change. So my aunt actually hit me up and my cousins, they were like, yo, we're in Georgia. Come down to Georgia, see what's going on down here, right? I'm like, all right, let's go. Boom, boom. My cousin also just bought a house and he was saying how rent was crazy in New York. So I was like, okay, let's go see, you know, do your own thing. Come down here, we start doing the pest control company that he's doing, running that. Go in this one guy's house one day, and he's like, yo, I'm trying to ask him like, yo, where should I spray? What should I do? He's like, yo, like, hold on 1 second, just go spray in the kitchen for now, basically, some shit like that. I'm like, brother, what? He's like, yeah, just spray everything possible, because he's not paying attention at all. So I'm like, all right, I'm just trying to leave. So I go back, spray, come back. I know this not even like 10 minutes. So it's like not even 10 minutes. I come back, talking to him like, yo, I don't know when I'm gonna come back, just let me know. Boom, boom. He's like, yo, I just made like 3K. And I remember that day, like it was yesterday. I'm like, all right, bro, what? 3K? I'm out here all day running around these houses, bro. Taking out spider webs, going under people's crawl space. I don't know, getting rats and stuff, checking out the holes underneath the house. But bro, you just did this in like the time I was at your house, 10 minutes. I had to really get Jamaican under brother. I said, yo, me nah left. Me nah left until you show me what that is. I'm like, no way. He's like, all right, yo, I got you, but not right now. And like looking back, I could tell at the time, like it's crazy because he's in the trade and I'm trying to talk to him. Like if anybody ever tried to talk to me in the trade, like they'll probably know, like, you should probably disappear. Cause like that would be crazy, but like he still helped me out. So I respect the dude for that. But he didn't message me for a while, long time. Probably like 1-2 months. But I'm already researching myself. I'm like, money on the computer, 10 minutes, 3,000. I'm looking up everything I know what he's just doing. I'm like, I see the thing chart, but I'm still not really finding out nothing. Honestly, my little brother, I hit him up. I'm like, yo, you know about something like this? He's actually telling me that he does, but at the time, he doesn't really know too much about it either, but he was living with someone that did it. But like, I think it was options trade, like Forex trading something, right? And then like, so we don't know, we still looking it up. Then homeboy just hit me up out of the blue. Like, yo, I got you. I completely forgot like a stack of videos. And ever since that day, yo, that's how I really started trading. Like, he sent me a psychology video, which was a big, like, I think that's the biggest help for me. Y'all should really pay attention to that. If I didn't have my psyche, I definitely wouldn't be here, because trading is crazy, right? But he sent me the psyche video, the indifference to money video. He was sending me a whole bunch of those videos, and the Adam Koo video. And ever since I got that, I was like, boom. Like, it was that day I found out, started watching people online, they making 3,000. You know, you start feeling right. Cause I'm like, I'm about to do this. You don't know, but I'm like, I'm about to do this, yo. Go on there now, right? Start looking on YouTube, find a lot of people streaming live. This dude named Bye Bye Money. I start following him like every day. My boy is like showing you what he's doing. He's trading it live. Like, you could follow him. If you follow his old live, that's my dude. Shouts out to him for real. If you follow his whole live, like, he'll really teach you step by step. That's why I'm doing it now, right? And then one day he comes on, he's like, yo, there's this thing called prop firms. I'm getting one, they funding you. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So now I can learn trading. I don't need my own money, just focus on the skill.
Great rising, people. What is going on? What is going on? Let's go. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let us see what it do today. So again, we're trading NQ and ES. Doing them both. I got ES on my other chart to the right. Let's see what it do. This trend line's looking valid. At least it was in the range, right? So I'm just gonna pay attention to that. I'm thinking we should come back down to here, but we gonna see. Right now I got a first entry pullback, second entry long. If only this was like in the trend, that would be decent. Now this is pretty outside the trend. I don't know what to think there. got a downtrend, got a new extreme, but I don't know, like I said, this just broke out. We still, if this trend line is valid, we are supposed to get this high. I just don't think I'd want to take it right after this. Let's see how the signal bar forms though. And I just don't like how we end this line. Straight line across. This is it though. Second entry long. I'd rather that one go without us. I don't like, I got a little what's it called? I guess PTSD from these. When they're all in their line, I don't like that. At least let's close like, you know, a little bit above, I would say. And then we're just getting squished in this box. Or range, whatever you want to call it, right? And great rising, everyone. Anybody got any questions, please don't hesitate. All right. Here we go now. Let's see what happens. Like I said, I'm gonna wait for this little drop here. Trying to see if NQ wants to go back to 990 and if ES wants to go back to 97. So we gotta see here. I think we got some news at 10, I'm not sure. Minute chart looking wonky again. Just the 15-minute bar, right? Got the high and the low marked out. We just bouncing around in the middle. So we got 0 here, first entry short, pullback, second entry short. Double retest. Three more minutes left in this 15-minute bar. That we could essentially go anywhere on. Now I got 0 first entry pullback, second. Two more minutes left again.
Watch that little beat. Watch that little beat.
A lot of trap activity going on. Let's see what is going on.
Watch that little beat. Watch that little beat.
Here we go, down to 990. What's going on? 1 minute left, 15-minute bar just turned back red, right? We saw that was green. Now let's see how it closes. Yeah, we got some news in 15 minutes, 45 minutes. Sixteen seconds. Here we go to that 990. Boom. Alright, I like that. I like that. I'm testing out these levels here that I'm getting used to. Don't know them too much yet, but testing them. So these are some of the levels I got from Coach Amy. She's been showing me true opens and how price will go back to these levels at a certain time. No, that opens, the price will go back to the level that it opened at a certain time. I definitely thought that was interesting. So I'm checking them out. So here, if we didn't have all this jumbo, we had actually 0 first, second entry long failure, right? We need a little bit more room to the bottom, but you can see target hit. I like that. Now, what we're gonna do, let's see if we draw one leg down, second leg down. Perfect. Perfect match. Now we got a first entry on, got a little pullback. Alright, this downtrend has no extreme. Not really going to be looking for the short anymore as yet. ES going for the 97, I think. Okay, there we go, 97 on the ES as well. Oh, almost. Like a point and a half more. So we got break new extreme, second entry long. What I'd like to see now is a higher low to go back and make this new extreme at the top. Okay. Alright, once again, see it pulls back to the level. So above the level, it pulls back the level. Below the level, it pulls back up. Interesting. And this one is 7:30 a.m. This one is 7:30 p.m. open. Just want to see high or low. Both right at the 21. first entry short. Now we also got to check this out as well, right? Just in case. Just in case. Break above, then we reject back below. And these levels are definitely interesting to watch. That's why you can only be a student, because we don't know nothing. I never had any idea about these things. What is it, like quarterly theory, looking at time, even sometimes overprice? And those are interesting views, right? Because I've never seen those things before. True, there's a lot of stuff in trading I've never seen before. Just stick to my strat. But when I find something that's, you know, very, I would say, evident and it makes sense, you gotta give it a shot. I'm not saying jump on it right away, right, and just do it, but like I'm doing right now, back testing for myself in real time. So if I would have took this, I wouldn't like this because of the range, right? But then if you have a bit of confluence saying, hey, we could get down to this level, that's an added, you know, added push for that direction. One, two, three. Could easily be triple test. If this was to fail here, right, and come back down, we would love that. 1, 2, 3, this turned into a red bar, that would have been nice. See, we're not getting that. We still need to get a higher low above the EMA. This is technically higher low, but right below EMA. I don't like that. Okay, we got this news right now in like 5 minutes. Decent little triple test. I like this trade right here. Just back to the bottom. I just wish there was more news. Nice. Alright, triple test. I'm waiting for like until 10 again to get back in the market. Alright, here we go, 10 o'clock. So yeah, I like this one right here, definitely decent. Triple test, you know, just back to at least the bottom there. Now watch, they can take out this high. So you know people just went short here, right? We wanted to go short. So there's definitely some stops right about here. We're supposed to go down to 955. We didn't even get there. Yeah, I can't hear you. Whoever was just saying something, it cut out.
You can hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now. JJ?
Yeah. But they ask like where do you look for?
I'm gonna think say,
They know okay right now.
me think say this thing here just need to come out of this area. Ears look like you want to go down.
Okay.
Ears look like you want to go down though.
Uh-huh.
But you see, just then
And what NQ are they?
NQ kind of want to go down too. Two of them just near the bottom of the range.
Okay. Now looks like they're moving together here. So,
Yeah. You see the bottom right here is
which way you
69.
think them want?
Huh?
Which way you think them want go to the?
I don't know.
Like up or down?
I was saying down.
Hello. Okay.
Is that Ma?
Yes, that is moving.
Oh, no, still there, Massa?
Well, we really are what good enough here at work this right now.
Oh, so you're not go?
Oh, I mean, never. No, sir. You never see me like going me a party yard, brother?
No, bro, I don't see nobody.
Oh, you probably did go on a basketball or something. But like, but they are way to stay up front of the road.
No, sir, I
Think
never
how
see.
that's going to do that.
I never see a thing. Oh, so you soon come back then?
Yeah, man, you still coming?
Alright. I just waiting for this clear up, man. Damn, I can't get this new Beyonce song on my head. Freaking Texas. I guess it is a tornado. So even if this downtrend is valid, we're supposed to get a new extreme. Doesn't look like it. If this uptrend was valid, we're supposed to get a new extreme. We didn't. If this downtrend was valid, we're supposed to get a new extreme. We're just not. We're bouncing around, going back and forth right here. I just see this big range. NQ daily look like you want to take out 149. Wait, let's see, 140, yeah, 143. But I was still looking for the retest of the daily back down to 702. No big drop, but we gonna see. Oh, hold on. I'll be back, people. Breaking retest on the NQ chart. Just so close to the new high. But hey, as you guys see, we keep bouncing on this 7:30 a.m. open. We go above it, come back, bounce on it. Go above it, come back, bounce on it. Savagery. Well. Somebody's back in the pod. What happened there, mate? Oh, we'll talk later.
Yeah, man.
Get your laptop and saddle up.
Right.
My gunner.
Yeah.
Patience, people. We got a first entry long. This is a pullback. We could easily get a second entry long now. Red bar, don't like that. I really want this to be green. At least we know we should get a push from here, 05 up to 15. That could be a little 10-point scalp. I don't like that red bar, but the situation looks so nice. The situation looks lovely.
Hold on there, mate.
Perfect. It can help me deal with the rest of it.
Huh?
Can help me deal with the rest of it. Yeah, you can move like I don't know if you want to move some of this stuff here and just sit here. Alright, so we had a good idea. Just because we're not on board don't mean we're not keeping track of the good ideas, right? If you know like Cafe Fatima, oh, my G, oh. Show we spent on you. My G, oh my dear. Oh, my G. Show. you know like I pay Fatima. Okay, what I do with my money. There we go. Just this little red bar. Cut this out of that one. I want to see this bar green. We so strong. We right there. Because guess what? What I'm looking for is for price to break this little area, right? But if we so strong, we keep getting rejected here. Let me see some strength. Boom, you know? But yeah. We on to the next. ES got break new extreme for the downtrend, possibly. What strategy you rolling with today, big dog?
No, sir. Today we're coming on with the big guys.
Four.
Well, really, depending on how it look right now,
Mm-hmm.
like depending upon how the setup come, size down or size up.
Yeah.
So,
And bro, I was able to change my template yesterday. I don't know how I figured it out. Figured my trend lines now. They draw them like that by themselves, colored.
oh yeah,
Just fucking around with the thing yesterday.
instead of having to change it yourself.
Yeah. So now you know I changed the major ones,
Mm-hmm.
but the rest of them I just leave.
Love it.
Okay, so we had overshoot. I didn't even. This is why we try to mess with the channels, right? I'm never too right or I'm never too wrong to assess. Once again, I repeat, I don't know shit. I repeat.
Like the record show. I don't know.
Need to read up what that door real quick.
Yeah, I didn't know how me I listen to it.
What?
Dun, dun, dun. Bro, last night the thing I played by you this morning.
Bless up, bless up.
Yo, what's going on, brother?
Just I take it easy from me. I was in the market quickly, but this thing is just choppy, so I lost about $18 and I'm just watching now.
Hey, bro, I
What
know
about you? How are you?
Right, yeah, man, I'm good, man. And yo, same thing. I've been wanting to try a few things, but I see the chop, so I'm just waiting for some clarity, you know?
Yeah, man, that's the one thing I last week before I had a green week, not a green day. It's like I didn't take one loss and it was a happy week. This next following week, though, I lost all week.
Hey, hey, it's
So
all right.
you see, yeah, yeah.
It,
So I
it
have to
balance
just
you out,
kind
huh?
of balance you out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a humbling thing, you know. So
Yeah, but
I wasn't in my zone when I was in the plays last week. I was going through things personally, so
yeah,
it was really affecting me. So even now I'm like, all right. Now I jumped in early today, so let me just relax. Now I have
Yeah.
to just,
Yo, and
you know,
don't think that's a bad thing, you know. I be telling people all the time. Um, don't think like, oh, you recognizing that's a bad thing. That's a good thing. Next time that probably will happen to you. Huh? You're going through some personal thing. Next time you say, all right, let me take a chill. Let me chill out right now. You know.
yeah, true.
So man,
Yeah, man.
it's all learning, right? All sides of the curve. You go to the gym, you work out legs, then you work out arms. Sometimes you have to work out the part we can take the loss. Then you have to work out the part we can take the win.
True. Bicep, you have tricep, you have
Yo,
shoulder. This is all
alright.
on the one. This is all on one instrument. Just
All
on
right,
one arm, right?
and you have to do the
Just
same
on
thing.
one.
Well,
Yeah,
we want a 90-minute thing that feel like.
And yo, bro. Also, it's tricky. It's tricky when you start another one soon. 5 more minutes to this one. It's tricky when you start doing this thing because guess what? When you start winning, like you have a winning week, yo, brother. I can't lie. That next week is the week you have to be most careful, cause your mind, even though you know what you read, you're telling yourself, you know what you're locking in
Yeah.
with yourself, but your mind is gonna think you know now.
yeah.
You understand?
Like you're comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, like I know what's gonna happen. I don't need to worry about this.
Yeah.
You might start doing some stuff you don't
Yeah.
usually do. You're just gonna try to get in, early. Cause guess what? Like I said, your mind has seen all week you hitting it. So now you on. That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Yeah. Yo, what you're saying is so true. It's so true. You know, like
Yo,
I
brother.
can't what it echoes. It echoes to what I'm experiencing. Because I mean, I'm aware. I always try to be aware of what my mind is telling me or how my emotions are playing into when I'm in the market.
Right.
But then now, it's like
Push
when
it.
I was going through this other week, this last week, I'm saying, where I took. Remember, market was closed Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
I was outside. I was at a doctor's appointment, and I jumped in a trade. And I was in the trade. It went against me. I did a bunch of things that was off.
Right.
So I'm like, it was kind of hard for me to cut them this week. I was having trouble cutting them because I'm like, last week when I'm seeing things, it's working, and this week it's working, but it's not working out as much.
You
So
see what
instead
I'm
of me
saying?
picking my target, yeah,
The brain still
and we
stuck.
have to
The
remember
brain still
from-
stuck for last week. The brain still stuck in the last week.
on last week.
Yeah.
Right.
Brother.
Every move in the market is a new move.
New move.
So it doesn't mean because I was successful last week that I can still be successful the same way this week and recreate.
No.
We have to recreate it, but we can't recreate the same way we were successful.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
makes
bud.
sense, like.
Yeah, bro. And bro, like I said, just look at it as all learning experience. I promise you. Remember, I can only tell you these things because I go through them myself, huh? So what I say?
Mhm.
I go through all these things
Yeah.
myself. Still till now, I'm still dealing with some of them and adjusting a little better. But that's
Yeah.
what I look at it as. If I could see and notice what I'm doing a little bit off, just a little bit earlier each time, and even stay out of it next time, that's an improvement.
Yeah.
Cause yo, you saying week to week, yo, I swear to you, brother, I've came on this chart and taken a setup, right? I took it perfect. It worked out. About 20 minutes later, almost exact setup show up, and I go try it, and it don't work. So yo, it's not even day to day or week to week. Every second, you must remember, this is, you don't know. We just don't know.
We don't know. No, we don't know. As much as we can be right, even with what we do, we can be wrong. Like, and that's probably one of the hardest parts, Like, You can do everything on the chart. You can see what you see. You can take it, but you can still be wrong. If the chart says no, we're not doing that right now. It's
That's
not
it.
timed.
That's it, bro. Yo, you could have studied all weekend. You could have drew up the whole thing all weekend. It's going here, it's going there. Perfect entry. Check off everything off your list, right? Everything off your list. And yo, it could come down and just still not work, or go up, still not work. And then guess what? What could also happen? It could go. See, then this is the part where you kind of set yourself up, right? Because let's say you have this whole thing in mind, right? And then let's say your stop loss is at 10, and they go to 10.50 or 10.11 or 11, right? I'll stop you out and then go back in the move. Guess what you're gonna do now? Jump back in.
Now you want to jump back in, yeah.
But take notice of
Now
what
you
I'm
wanna
showing
make
you, right? How you have to notice that
Yeah.
first moment, the first moment where you're like, hey, I know this is gonna happen. That's the first step. The little toe through the door are the first step to set up yourself. Don't even put the toe through the door.
Don't even. Don't even start with that I know business.
Don't
and, yeah.
even, yo, brother, the I know
Catch
business.
yourself when we're thinking like that. We have to.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yo, just keep yo, when you're here trading, man, just practice being aware, you know? I'm just practicing being aware. Any thoughts that come up I don't like, I'm trying to recorrect that. Anything that come up that try to rush me, I'm trying to recorrect that. You know, it don't work every day, but still, that's basically my job here. Regulate the emotion.
Yeah.
And then I know the business put everybody out of business, yeah?
Yeah, especially as the account grows and you're feeling more confident and stuff. Because mind you, it's like I'm so confident on what I can do in the market, on what I can see and get.
Right.
But at the same time, again, I'm still so fresh. I'm a beginner. Like I'm just an experienced beginner.
Right.
So I have to still remember I have a long way to go. This is not like yeah, you can be consistent and it feels good, but don't it brings us so much extra I don't know what the word is, but we get so excited, I guess. Overconfidence or overexcited.
Yeah.
We're like
and
it
it's
throws off
not
what we
easy.
know almost.
It's
Like,
not easy because it's a normal.
I'm still feeling rattled right now, you know. I'm still like, as I'm trying to think, and I'm looking at the charts, but I'm still that's a sign right there, even. Like,
yeah, bro. Maybe you just take it easy, you know, until you come back later. Just take it easy for the day, because if it's rattling you, remember you gotta jump back in there again. So that means when you get back in there again today, you might just start doing a whole bunch of stuff you don't want to do. You know? Don't make
that you wouldn't normally do.
Yo, and it's gonna shake you up some days. Those are the days I back down. Those are the days I hop off earlier. I just go to my bed. That's what I tell my little brother. I'm going to my bed today. That's it.
Yeah, family, I true, yo. Yeah, and that's all I was saying. Right now, I'm just making up. I'm gonna make some tea right now and just hold our meds and really just watch the charts. And if I doze off and I fall asleep, I fall asleep. But I'll paper trade.
Yeah, brother. There you go. Get it out if you need to get it out.
Nothing again.
Yeah, man. If you need to get it out, switch to SIM. Switch to SIM if you need to get it out.
Yeah. Like that way, at least you can still get it out, but you're not risking any sort of real. You're not risking any real money, right?
Yeah,
that's the whole thing. Man.
And you're not putting.
That's the way I got better.
Yeah, remember, I think you know, if you know this, brother, I never talk about the money part. I talk more about like I'm not risking. If you even want to talk about money or capital, I think about psychological capital. I'm not risking my mind state over what I'm about to do right now. You kind of understand what I mean?
Right.
Like, I feel alright right now. I know I'm a little rattled. Okay, I'm noticing that. Great job. That was solid, right? Great. Now, next step is there's a level or there's a barrier that if I basically push the pain tolerance over that, it might take me way longer to recover than if I just blow this off and still stay at the same level. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like,
yeah, you see on the flip side of that though, now I kind of noticed that when you sit out, that fear of missing out feeling will creep in, and I'm not somebody that tends to get that that anxiety when I'm just watching the charts because I enjoy watching the charts. So I don't mind sometimes missing because I know not everything is for me. But sometimes when I think it's a play that is mine, like yo, that's my that's my strategy, that's my setup,
Yeah.
and I don't get it, it kind of make me feel away, you know?
Right.
Like, so I'm trying to balance that feeling of not letting it, not taking a false signal or like a false, what I think is my entry and it's not the right entry, and it doesn't work out, and then now the mindset is kicking me like you just said. Versus now I see something and I might want to take it or have that anxiety, don't want to jump in and stuff. It's hard. It's like a fine line, you know.
Yeah, but like I said, I never noticed. I never say it's easy. I tell people all the time, it's hard, bro. You're basically fighting your human natural self. You're going against your natural self, bro. So don't think it's supposed to be easy. But you know, bro, just like I said, find things to remind yourself. Like, yo, if it's your setup, you should get in. If that's your ticket, you should get in, right? Like, if you see it, there's no
and it
hesitation.
has to be smart, though. It has to make sense. I want to say that part too, because it doesn't mean just because we see our setup, it's like, is it in a smart area to take this right now? Like, that's my problem.
Exactly, yo. Smart area. Think about the confluence. Think about the bias. Think about how the chart's looking. You know, that's why I'm always drawing. As I instantly put up these yellow boxes, I know this is a choppy area. As soon as I put it up, that's what that means to me. So visually, I have a visual reminder. You know, just certain stuff.
You put up the box right away,
Right away. Yo, like I'm helping myself.
Same thing with me in the area, you know.
Yeah.
Same thing, brother.
I'm helping myself, man. I know this thing is not out to get me. I don't want to say it like that, but I know this thing can play with me a little bit, right? But you gotta think. If you go to a train station, brother, or a bus station, brother, you have your ticket at, say I go a New York. You don't care about all the other buses leaving or the trains leaving out of this place. You kind of see what I'm saying? I'm just focused on the New York bus. When it comes, that's it. I'm gonna know when that shows up. I'm going in. I don't care about the bus.
I know it's not. I know the bus number. I know. You know, I've been on this bus before. Yeah.
Right. So the bus going to Philly. The bus going to Philly. That's gonna give you anxiety leaving. Nah, that's not my bus. The bus. Right. The bus going back to Canada. Is that the bus I'm taking or worried about? Even when the man come out and say, "Yo, 2 more minutes, we're gonna leave." You gonna get anxiety if that's not the New York bus. Right? Yo, and you see how you laugh? That's how I start laughing at it. I'm like, you just gotta laugh and remember those little stuff like that. Like, damn, they trying to get me. Nope, this is not it. It's not my bus.
This is not it. Yeah, I'm looking at the chart right now as we're talking. And you know what you said, and I notice you're very patient too. That's what I like about your trading style.
Oh man.
I notice you're a man. You don't jump into things. You want to be as assured can be.
Yeah.
Right. As most of us, we're more like, all right, now we see our setup. Boom, we're confident. Boom. All right, we take it. Even me, I'm guilty of doing that at times because I don't like to just take anything. I only take things I'm confident that it's gonna work. You know. So even if it drops or it goes a little bit against me, or even when I jump in, I don't even want it to go against me.
Yeah.
I'm already expecting it to run. Like, so
just flush.
It normally will do that. But if it doesn't, then my job now is where I have to figure out, all right, are you either gonna let this thing continue to bleed? Like this was last week's lesson that came to me again. Like I kept I took a $200 loss. I took a $350 loss. I took on Friday. Yeah. I took a almost $200 loss on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So it was like I traded only 3 days. Only 3 days last week, and I lost a great amount, like $800 and something, and I just built my account up.
Right.
The week before, from $300 to $1,500.
Right.
So now I have to kind of
tighten up.
I have to just tighten up for real and just kind of look at I back tested. So I seen the stuff I did wrong. Like right now, consolidation, I just, like you said, just have the box, watch what it does. Maybe it won't do nothing for the whole day. Maybe it might wait till 3 o'clock and do something, right? So sometimes because I watch the charts so much, I just love watching the charts.
Yeah.
So I'll see a move and I'll really jump in, I'll tell myself wait, but then all of a sudden my hand's pressing buy, hitting the buy order.
Right. So yo, remember, I always only tell you from my experience, right? Maybe change the time how much you allow yourself to be on the chart.
Yeah. No, that's actually something. Yeah, that's what I was all telling myself. So it's like the universe is all sending me the message again. You know, like
Brother, you gotta think.
spend less time.
If you spend less time here, right, and you like, if you always notice, I limit myself to about, or I don't want to say limit, but I place myself in about 9:45 till like 11:30, 11:40ish, right? That's the longest you'll ever see me on at once. Then I'll take a break. Then if I want to, I'll come back on at like 12:30, 12:15. Right, but I got like a 45-minute to an hour break where anything in my head should be cleared. You know, however I was feeling, you should be detached by now. If I'm not, and then guess what? That hour gives me time to basically evaluate myself. I go do something else. I go play FIFA or like chill, you know, so I could really see how I'm feeling and what type of level I'm on. So like that hour, then if I notice I'm not
But the
feeling
mindset,
too,
the mindset piece, that's that part. We're minds. This is all mental. It's 90%, right? Mental.
Straight mental. So if you notice you're not feeling good that hour, then you know you don't come back. Or if you do come back, right, then you say, all right, I'll trade less size. Yo, I'm telling you, it's stuff like that make you start noticing yourself. Like noticing how you're feeling.
Yeah, it's so true what you're saying. It's so true.
Right,
Right,
brother, you know how you
the
feeling right
mindset.
now. You know how you feeling right now, right? Why not use that? We're gonna know anyways. Where you feeling sad, you know. Where you feeling happy, you know. When you feeling angry, you know. So now it's like, use that.
You know. Yeah, not true. Yeah, man, I have to just, you see, like, I'm telling you, and because it's such a mental thing, we have to be at our heights when we're trading. Like, when we're in our zone, we know, we feel it, we can, versus when we just know that we see something we're used to taking, it's not the same feeling, you know. I'm like, as we're just here talking, I'm like thinking about it. It's not the same feeling as when you're in your zone.
Oh no, you can tell. When you're in the zone, you're flowing.
You're flowing.
You know the story, right? I know the story, and that's my thing. If I don't know, if I'm trying to predict, like say I'm watching a movie or reading a book, right? I'm trying to predict what's gonna happen in the next chapter or the next paragraph. If I can start to predict what's happening and then it happens, okay, I'm on track. Then it builds me up confidence to say I'm gonna predict the next big chapter, because that's basically what I'm doing, right? And then if you can start predicting that and it's going well, that's when I'm like, boom, boom. Again, when I'm drawing and I'm like, all right, price should go here and there. Okay. Then after a while, price goes here and there. Okay, I'm with it now, right? I feel like I'm in the car with it driving, right? And then
you put your trend line here, it bounces right off and then it goes up.
I'm like,
You
okay.
say, all right, it should pass this level with some volume. Boom, it does that. It passes that level with volume. Right,
I'm just flowing now.
Yeah.
That work, I get a nice trade, I'm in, I'm out, done. Those little moments you gotta tap into.
Oh, it makes sense though. The way it's real. Just we have to know, like and for me right now, so I think what I'm gonna be studying and focusing on the consolidation days, because these are the days. If you're not, like, I know what consolidation is and I have my boxes, I draw them, but to really understand what to do on a trading day if you're in a consolidation market is different, you know, like,
Yeah.
and that's where I need to just what you call it, just firm up my toolkit, because I got caught up in that. Like, you can play consolidation if you're able to play the range. You know, you see it at the top, you play it down, you play it at the bottom, and go up. But if you're just thinking it's gonna be a trading day or like a trending day,
Yo, what do you have on your chart? What do you use on your chart? Like what indicators you use on your chart?
Me, I use the MAs. I have my 21 and 200.
Yo, so
I use my
okay,
I use my volume.
Yeah. Okay. Volume.
I have my support and resistances,
Okay.
my trend lines. So that's 4 things right there. My MAs, my volume indicator, my support resistances, my trend lines. I use my candlesticks, my candlestick patterns. I use my chart patterns. I love the haramis, like those set up the inside bars and the bearish engulfings and the morning stars and evening. Like there's a bunch of different stuff, but that's generally my thing. So I use those 6 things.
Yo, so
Yeah.
just from the MAs, bro, you should be able to help yourself see if it's ranging, right? And then also, I don't know if you're marking out the high and low of the day before the market open. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I do the pre-market high and low.
So for me right now,
Bless up, SB.
Yo,
SB
yo.
said, have a great day, you
Hey,
guys.
I'm gonna have a great day, yo.
Oh.
But from here, yo, you should be able to see it's kind of ranging because guess what? It didn't break the high out and it didn't break the low out, right? But then the EMA,
Yeah.
look at the EMA. You see it like it dances on it. It's above, it's below, it's above, it's below. That type of thing can help you too. That's just what I use them for.
Yeah, you use your breakout and the retest, right?
Right. You know, the breakout and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
retest, or the failed breakout. I love the failed breakout. So whereas people will take, right, the breakout of the top of the ranges, I would like to see it go out, and then when it's coming back in, I'm gonna take that back to the bottom. Or if I'm taking it from the bottom to the top, right?
Yeah. You see the failed breakouts.
Yeah.
Those are what, because I'm always waiting for that breakout and retest.
Yeah.
The failed breakouts are something that I have to be more. What do you use to see those? It's pretty much when it doesn't have a lot of volume once it breaks out, right? Or
So
if
I
it
don't
goes,
even,
once it breaks out.
I don't even have volume, brother. That's the crazy part. I don't even use volume. I just got this price. So
Yeah.
what I'm using is I just watched this on the 2K chart for it to do, all right, so something like right here, right? I got a little range right here. You can see this is the top, right? We bounce here, we come back here, and then all of a sudden we were pushing right here and then it turned red.
Turn red, right?
You see what I'm saying?
So like a wick, yeah.
Yeah.
The bulls eat up the sellers eat up the bulls. It's
Right.
like, that's how I look at those wicks.
Right, that's
It's
my
just
failed breakout right there.
Bears
I'm in.
eating the bulls.
Yeah, if you really trust.
Where would you
that-
enter on that?
If you really trust in these type of trades right here and you're seeing it, you gotta enter right below the red bar, and your target gotta be right here, the bottom of the box. See what I'm saying? I'm just playing the box that I drew.
See that, brother? But that's like, to me, I don't like do it. For me, I day trade and I swing trade.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see those things, it's kind of like I'm not a scalper. So
Yeah.
it you know.
Yeah, yo, you
It's
gotta.
like it kind of annoys me to like, what do you
Yeah.
mean I just have to, what do you even profit on that?
Right, yo. So these are the things that take like 10-point scalps. If you take a 10-point trade, 2 to 4 contract, this is a quick like $400, $600.
Okay, true.
Like boom, this
Okay.
is how you got to do those type of trades. You see what I'm saying?
That's good. That's not, that's good. That's
but
not,
for you,
yeah.
yo, you should also, I ain't gonna lie, you should talk to Coach Amy, right? And have her help you see more about what they call quarterly theory. Cause yo, there's some days where are proven to be better than others. Like the best day is, I think, like Wednesday. Usually,
Wednesday and closer to the end of the week.
yeah,
Not true?
Wednesday, yeah, because Wednesday basically between 9 and 10:30. That's probably some of the best time that I'm researching and looking at too. You know, So
Yeah.
those days you might get a trend.
9:30.
Yeah, when there's days of accumulation, you're not really gonna get a trend. So for somebody like you who's looking to swing and get a trend, you probably shouldn't trade that day. Like,
Yeah.
you might as well associate yourself with the days, that more fit your style than not. Because
Yeah.
what's the sense of you, like, bro, like, you might take this trade and then it come back and stop you out. Like, it didn't here, but it could have came out and stopped you out, right? And then you might get tight. But
Right.
that's a good trade if it actually went to the bottom, but you're looking for it to come down here. Right? That's what might.
Let me see. Sorry, I missed that part. I was just
So I'm saying, like, you,
waiting for it to go down.
yeah, you trying to take
The
this
breakout
trade,
you're
right?
seeing, yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to get this breakout on that what happened on the second
Yeah.
try. But we can never
Yeah,
know when
that's
that's
me.
gonna happen. You can never know when that's gonna happen. Not at all. No matter what, we can never actually know when it's gonna break out. It's gonna develop,
No,
it's gonna
yeah, no.
develop right here, right? They basically did what they did here.
Entry this time higher low.
Okay. People try to buy and then it came back, right? So people sold right here. What I don't like to do is sell close to the bottom because my target is the bottom. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So again, you just have to do the same thing. This bar you see get wicked out, you'd have to take that short. Ride out a little struggle, and then luckily, right, you would get that. But you see, I always point out these, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm listening. I was just
Yeah, and you see that
you were saying that you don't like to sell at the bottom because I'm wondering. I was just thinking. So what's your take profit then? You wait. Oh, you get out before it hits the bottom.
Yeah, or not get out. I move my stop. I'll have my stop
Yeah,
loss.
spine's
just
going
hover.
down. I just got that confirmation too, King. I just got it.
Yeah.
Just crossed 507.60. So
Yeah.
I know you guys are. I know we're future. Yeah, we're future over here. But yeah,
Yeah. There you
now
go.
Now it's breaking up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's my entry, right?
Yeah. Well, high low.
Let me go check the chart though. I didn't.
you see this
I didn't
screen?
check it. It's not my alert. I just put my alerts on the top and the bottom, and then I set it at the next levels below
Yeah.
to the downside and the top side. And if it crosses 2 levels to one side, then oh yeah, it's probably gonna keep going,
Yeah. ES doing some work right now. But again, we might get another failed breakout.
Breakout, yeah.
So
Exactly.
you see, like,
It looks like it's a strong consolidation today. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, bro. Look for right here. Right, we got a range. This one, and then now look, they push it out just to do what? Bring it back in. You see what I mean?
Just to bring it back in, yeah.
And that's
Those
where-
ones. So can you tell me
Uh-huh.
what does those ones mean? I'm still trying to understand these ones.
That's what I was saying to you before. That's a failed breakout. You gotta understand.
There's not really no way of knowing that until it happens, though. Is
Nope.
there? Like,
You just gotta anticipate. You just gotta anticipate it, right? And of course, it cannot work. But you just gotta anticipate it. That's the only way you get those. Because again, why you would be so confident? Let me color it a little bit. Why you would be so confident is if it's really hitting your level on the range, right? So for example, look, I got the bottom right here, right? 1 bounce.
Yeah.
2 bounce, 3 bounce. Like I said, the storyline, right? You remember I was saying if I can start anticipating what the storyline is supposed to do and then it does it, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking for it to bounce every time it comes down to this low. And then it comes down to the low and it bounces. It comes down to the low and it bounces. So now what you'd be thinking here is if it breaks above this bar, right, you would be thinking for it to break back up. But there's certain other things that you got to look at too to help you, because is it smart to take this one? This one, yeah, this bar is big, but you can see we've kind of been making what? Just a lower high, right? You see what I'm saying?
This is a strong. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So you just gotta anticipate, man. Like it breaks out right here. You're waiting for it to turn back green. As soon as this turn back green and close, you're going long. Boom, get your points. But again, these are scalps. You see,
quick scouts.
Yeah, luckily,
Yeah.
luckily,
I have my
sometimes.
downtrend line. I seen that earlier. That's why I was so annoyed. I'm like, what the hell am I doing in this call right now? Like, this thing is just going back up to hit this to reject. Like,
Yeah.
and I was holding it too for a little, but I said no. Let me just cut this $18. It's all right, you know. Just
Brother, $18 is nothing. You
Yeah.
get 1 point, you're back in business. You just focus on the fact that you knew and you recognized that you weren't supposed to be in there and you got the hell out.
yeah.
For $18, bro.
Frustrating, to realize a loss. That's the problem for me. It's not even like the money. It's realizing a loss. Because I know I'm confident with the fact that I've been able to have a process, but the loss, I'm not comfortable with.
Man.
I'm noticing that, I'm noticing that. I can cut it, boom, after I take a big significant loss, I'll go practice and say, you know what, we're not gonna let this happen again. Risk management, $10 to $20.
That's right.
All right,
Tighten up.
Realizing that loss, it hurts sometimes, I know.
Oh yeah, bro. It just it don't matter what. It's always gonna hurt a little bit. You're just gonna get stronger, be able to take it, and like push it off
Yeah.
more than not. But it always hurts, huh? Somewhat.
It always feels.
It shouldn't.
Yeah,
It shouldn't
for
be.
sure.
And we shouldn't even say it's hurting. But that's the only way to explain it to somebody. Cause it's really just like.
It's emotional thing, huh?
Yeah, it's really just us playing with ourselves in our mind, right? Because once again, if we never forget that we don't know, we can't get upset when it don't work.
True.
But we always forget. We always forget.
Yeah, it's true. We kind of beat our. I think when we're getting that frustration, it's
Bro,
kind of like we're beating ourselves up, really,
it's
for things
amnesia,
that
man.
we don't really know, we can't control,
Yeah.
Unless it's what I did, unless it's just me just letting the losses run because I'm too.
Yeah, that's different.
What's the word?
That's
different.
That's not discipline,
That's
right?
on me.
Yeah.
That's on me. That's not the market.
That's not
The
not
market's telling
discipline.
me-
That's not like regular
Yeah.
trading. That's not like a trading loss, like you would call that. That's like maybe like human error or some greed, or some fear.
Yeah.
Those are different, right? But a regular loss is a regular loss. Regular win is a regular win. We just get lucky.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I had a win too. It was a good win, but it was just a matter of I didn't like the way that I'd entered the trade and stuff. It was similar to this week, but this week last week, but it was like last week I did not get the results I wanted from entering those trades that I shouldn't have entered, so wow. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more. I'm just gonna watch the market today. It's going down now. I see it moving, but let me just relax. But you see the volume. With volume for me, how I use it is more. I just read the numbers. That's what I'm good at because
Yeah.
I read numbers. So when I just see the volume, I have on my average MA for the volume indicator. Neil put me onto that there. My bro Neil. Flipping, he put us onto it. I can't say me. He put a bunch of us onto this MA. It's an average volume MA. So I use that, and it pretty much is just telling me, is this above the volume average or is it below? And if it's above, then obviously I'm looking for whatever it is, a red or a green volume candle. Then I'm looking for that momentum to continue if it's a real trend and stuff like that. If it's below, or if it was high and it started to decrease and now it's below the volume average, I use those things as confluence. It's all indicators that helps me because it's the real time. So people don't normally use volume, but I heard a lot of that before and I was like, oh yeah, so I don't need it. But when I realized what I need to look at for me to make a good trade, when I see the candles moving, I need numbers to connect so I know, oh well yeah, there's 100,000 something odd volume in a 15 or 5 minute candle, or that's telling me something.
Huh. So and then when you see it get wicked out, it gives you more confidence, or when you see it that strong, it gives you more confidence to enter, or
With the wicks too? Oh, for sure. If I see it, because I'm looking at my levels. I love the levels. So you see, if I'm like watching, if I'm watching the price go up, let's say on a chart, if I'm watching the price go up and then all of a sudden it starts to reverse down, I'm already having my level in my head, like you said. I'm already you said the word earlier, like
you're already what, predicting? Or you already
no, that wasn't the word.
you're
It's
already
something kind of like we have to kind of be. It's like when we don't know what's gonna happen, but we have to be kind of aware. Like if it's gonna be a field breakout, remember I was saying we don't know.
oh, anticipate. Yeah, you gotta like anticipate. What,
Anticipate.
yeah.
You have to anticipate. That's what it is. That's the word. Thank you. So I just anticipate. All right, it should pull back. No trend goes up without a pullback. So that don't scare me because I know already the volume is telling me who's winning. Like the bulls are more stronger. They have more volume in them. You see what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
it's just like a math game for me.
Right. But you like to see
math.
it. You like to see it and be able to add it up.
Yeah, I just add everything. Yeah, I'm just adding the numbers as the chart. So if I'm on my 15 second, because that's something I didn't tell you, I use my 15 second to trade, to enter and stuff. So for me, that time frame, I love that time frame. Like it changed my life. I don't even know why the hell I use it, but I use it. I love it.
If it's not working, I better don't mess with it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, man. Me not mess with it. Me not ramp with that one then.
Don't
No,
change
son.
it. Whatever's working for you like that. Develop, even if you're developing your own thing, as long as it's working for you.
Yeah, it's quick. It's very quick. So I don't only use the 15, but if you ask me what I'm reading it on when market opens, I have to see the small time frame to see who's in the market first, right? Who's winning first? Because that normally tells me what's going to happen within the next rest of the day or the next few hours or before it reverses or maybe it continues. We don't know, but I would say try that. If you just try work with the 15 second and just play with it, learn it like a little because that's where the entries obviously are the best, but then it's just the overall trend you want to confirm. So you have to go to a little higher time frame to confirm that it's a real trend and it's not just a floaty thing, a poppy show, you know?
Yeah, of course. Because this thing is moving now. So now you want to make sure it's not just a little whiplash. Because this thing is still going to go all over the place real quick.
Right.
I'm a student too now.
You're the coach though. You're the coach. You're out for the reason.
Yeah, but I'm a student. I'm a student first, coach second. So I know I'm literally about to be all right, I'm gonna try to check out this 15-minute.
Yo, I rate you. That's why, like, you see that, you know, the difference between somebody who's willing to like grow and somebody who's just gonna stay stuck is that mindset. So you have a growth mindset. Just off of that alone, I can hear it like that. I already know that, but
yeah, but
you know
we
what?
got it, bro. Yo, bro.
I rate that.
I'm learning so much
That's
stuff.
I get no respect from me.
Yeah, man. Like we said, brother, we have to remind ourselves. You hear me say it? I don't know anything. This I work.
Yeah.
Who am I to say no?
You know, I tell myself the same thing, but the truth is, it's funny because it's just the people that don't know much that always say they know a lot. Like I know a lot, but I know I don't know a lot. You know what I'm saying?
We only know we know yesterday, party. Only know we know yesterday. That's it.
We only know we know. Yeah.
Just like even when it comes to trading, bro, I thought I knew, you know, what I needed to do just to make my little plays, do what I do. Then, you know, even from the other coaches, like you said, Coach Neo, Coach Amy.
Yes, big up to the both of them.
Bro,
those are my like.
She showed me so
big
much
up.
game.
My main one is Neo. You know, he's the one from when I joined, and then he's always been like the biggest supporter for me since, you know, like. So I've always big him up first, and then I'm like after him. You have your Steve and JD. Michael. I don't know if you met Michael, but he was also a coach here, and he was a good cool brother too, yo. Him, there's people who've been here way longer than me. Like I just came here in March last year. So well, I came here December 2022, but I officially was March. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mentioned I'm not gonna lie. Now when you and Amy, you came with new flavor. Like I can't speak for coaches that I did not connect with personally or
Right.
that I didn't really learn from. I'm only gonna speak on the ones that I did because
Right. Right.
you are the one that offer the most value, and you do it in a way where yeah, you do it very freely. That's what I noticed with you and Neil. Both you two, y'all do it very freely. You don't. You're intentional all the time, and it shows in how you speak. So
Yeah, bro.
people listen. People like me, you observe them, you hear those things.
Well, I think you gotta do it like that, man. You don't want to do it too serious, you know. Like you gotta think what you want to be doing. Like we trading, right? So we are saying we believe that everything should come to us easily, right? Like effortless.
Mhm.
So when you realize that no matter how much you try, that don't make a difference. Like I'm not saying the time you put in or the work you put in. Like I'm saying you try on the chart. Like we're not here to try. Like I'm not here to do, you know, a lot of stuff and like be all over the place and sweating. It's supposed to work out for me if it's gonna work out for me. If it's not gonna work out, it's not gonna work out. But when you start taking it easy, like you're saying, yo, it's gonna help you because then you realize, take yourself out. You know?
Take yourself on.
Take yourself out of it. I don't want to be in this. This sucks, bro. Waking up every day and like, you know, not knowing what's going on. That's not in the world about what you're about to jump into. That's not fun. So you gotta kind of mentally, easily, like sway your way into it. You know, like kind of swing your way
Like
into
pace, like a pace, yeah.
you know. And then I'm reminding myself, all right, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm confident in myself and my ideas, right? And I'm always using a stop loss so I know when I'm wrong. These are things I'm reminding myself as soon as I wake up. Again, people think, I don't know, some people think you just wake up, jump on the chart. Nah, bro. Like I said, I gotta kind of put myself in a daydream. Like for this whole session, you know? Like, you know, this is not, it's not real. Don't take it too serious. Still gotta enjoy the day. But it's at this right. This is you telling yourself that. But then if you think, just think about if you think what's really going on. Like, does that help you? You know, like if I think like, damn, I'm here to make money. I'm gonna risk my money today. This is what's going on. If I lose, damn, they're gonna take my money. Right? Like, is this what you want to think about instead? Like, there's two sides.
That's so distracting. That's so distracting.
That doesn't help
from what we do. It doesn't help.
Right. Now you're nervous. Now you're thinking about the money. Now you come on here thinking about money. You're not even thinking about your strategy. So people think you get stopped out, and then that puts you on tilt, right? But like, let's say you come on here, now you're worried about money. Oh, you get in the trade. It doesn't even stop you out. It goes your way. Perfect, right? But as soon as it goes like 5 points your way, you're ready to get out. Now you're worried. The trade goes 20 points. You got out for 5. Nah.
Making profit early.
Right? Now you still a little bit on tilt. You don't even notice. Cause now you got out for 5, but it went for 20. That's all you're looking at. You see how that just kind of switched you and jumped you on the wrong way?
Yeah.
Cause you was worried worried about the money from the start. Like from the start, you're like, yo, I'm about to risk money today. Nah, forget all that. I'm just here to trade my ideas. I know that I'm good enough to take great high probability setups. So I know even though yes I can lose, there's a higher chance of me winning because I'm waiting for the best trades. You know? Just
Wow.
drug yourself with those thoughts, brother. keep,
Yeah.
you know,
It's
over
real.
and over again.
Yeah, it's real.
Over and over again, bro. It'll work.
And so do you find yourself normally trading? You said after 9:45, so you don't ever find yourself trading before the first 15 or half an hour of the market open?
So
And why?
I'll trade
Why?
I'll trade pre-market, right? But I won't trade like the open of the market. Not usually, because that's when I find it to be absolutely most unpredictable, because everybody's putting on their idea for the day. You know? Like people are just jumping in right now from the pre-market. Just because it did this in pre-market, though, we've seen the market does the absolute opposite thing sometimes. So it just all depends on you gauging the day.
Last week I got caught on Friday in that.
Yeah, you gotta gauge the day. Gauge the day, bro. Like, and gauge your profits, and really try to collect what you are looking for ASAP. So then the rest of the time is really you flowing with the market. Like, for example, if I'm trying to, which we shouldn't even be doing, but like, let's say in your mind, you're saying, all right, you're trying to hit 500 a day, all right, or something. Do whatever you got to do within the profitable trade to collect 500, right? Or make that agreement with yourself that you're willing to make it run. But once you lock in that 500, that means at least for the rest of the time, now you're in responsive to what the market's doing. Right? You're not gonna get out the trade. You might miss a lot of stuff.
Yep, you're gonna miss the whole trend. That's why I love watching the charts. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't believe in that just watch the charts talk, because at the end of the day, when you have your money in the real play, you still have to be mindful and cautious what you're willing to cut your losses at if it becomes that. But
yeah, of course.
I don't believe I don't personally, like, for me, right? I don't believe in cutting something just because the money. That's not the motive. No, that's not my why I trade. Why we should trade is really for the art, right? We're supposed to trade. Why I trade is for self-development. Why I trade is because it's a skill set that I'm gaining, and it's me learning myself while I'm learning this new market. So when the money is all after, right? The profit comes after. But what you just said, I realized that last week it became about money in my head.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Wrong pillar
And
choice,
that's where I
right?
started losing.
The wrong pillar choice. Remember, we could take either one of the pills that we talked about before. The one to worry, the one about money, or the one where you're confident in your discipline and strategy. Two of them. Yeah, brother, man. Bro, like I said, as long as you keep going, I tell everybody, I think everybody can do it as long as you keep going. Keep going, recognize and adjust. Every day if possible, if not every week, find something to adjust.
Yeah. It's a marathon, Nipsey said, right? Not a sprint.
Hey, alright.
Jimmy.
It's alright. Yeah, bro, it's real.
So it's like, yeah, family, and journaling. I'm just thinking that's something that's also been very beneficial to journal. The trades and journals, the thought in real time. It's helpful. What's this you're playing right now?
Yeah, man. For real. Believe in the journey, brother. See it before it even happens. Sheesh.
NQ. What platform are you trading on?
Yo, this
looks different.
This is Ninja Trader.
Ninja Trader. Okay, I heard about them before.
Yeah, man. But man, I don't see a thing going on right now. So I both for
Oh man.
I both for call it for the rising.
Yeah, nothing not going on right now still.
Yeah man, bro. Like I
Nothing
said,
not
bro,
going for the day, father.
check out, bro. I would say I call it a day if you can. If you're still gonna get on, give it a break until the other cycle at like 12 o'clock. You know. But brother, if you need me anything at all, bro, if you want to talk about anything at all, just hit me up, alright?
Thank you, fam. Yeah, I'll add you on the Discord and yeah, we'll tap in, we'll connect for sure, yo.
Alright, brother, anytime, man. I'll see you.
Alignment, you know what I mean? Good energy only. We have to make sure we align.
That's
Yeah.
right, brother.
Build.
Every time we need that, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody
it's a true
stay
thing, yo.
positive, man, and stay focused. And I'll be back on again tomorrow. But yo, everybody, like I said, check out Wednesday between 9 and 10:30. Check out if you guys could get some good high probability setups around that day. Alright? Alright, fam. Little more.
Blessings from me. Thank you.
Bless up.
Peace, everybody.
Good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. Saying high frequency. Saying high GLD. Good energy.